LLMs, again, they're basically word completion tools that have been trained on the corpus of all human text at this point. So every book that was written, every Reddit post that was ever made, it's combed the internet a few times over at this point. Now I think they're primarily into the world of generating synthetic data because they've consumed all of the data that was out there to further kind of increase the base knowledge of these models. So some of it comes down to the selection of appropriate models. We use a lot of like coding and computer science focused models in our default offering on the back end. And what you really end up getting for that is a general knowledge of the space that includes things like what ports and protocols would be relevant in a Slowloris attack. So now a user or an entry level SOC operator, can be generally aware of an attack type without knowing the lower level implementation details and still query the platform for evidence or network observability records that show these type of things are occurring. So a combination of that general LLM knowledge, the prompt the user provides, so the actual question we ask it, and then ultimately some local context, like I mentioned before, the IP groups, the things that are defined in your network that the platform knows about, unifying those three components, and then we've effectively kind of taught one of these LLMs in order to how the query and the back end works for a reporting interface, creates a bridge that happens seamlessly between your input and like kind of initial investigation steps and ultimately getting you right to the data that's the output.